Number 4 is getting off or making a new social media. I think we all know by now that social media is not healthy for us, and that companies are pushing propaganda on their websites. I think we can all recognize now that with AI as well, that we can't really trust any of the things that we see. Despite that, we still also need to be informed of what's going on, considering that the news media is also being heavily censored. So the first thing I thought was to get off the social media websites, which would be good for all of us, of course, to not be involved with the shit that goes on there. On the other hand, we also still need to be informed, so what I thought of was to make a new social media app that we can all just be informed of, that's separate from all these other crappy websites. Now, I personally can't make a social media app. I have no idea how to do that. Certainly not for a non-profit kind of thing. I have no idea how to even begin to code or anything. So if any of you knows how to do that, I would suggest making an app so that people can use that kind of thing. I think people generally overestimate how much they need to be on social media. You know, I don't use Instagram nearly as much, but of course I need to have it off my phone. You know, I try to keep it on my computer just so I'm not always scrolling and wasting my time. Of course, there are times when I re-download it and get sucked into it, so I just have to be a little more active and not getting down into it. Of course, there's YouTube, which you're watching right now. I don't think I could live without YouTube. I've been on YouTube since I was like 4, so that's like what, almost 18 years. 18 years on the internet, goddamn. And most people use YouTube as their prime source of income anyway, so it'd be pretty difficult to get off YouTube. But if it was like a YouTube adjacent website that had all the same functions and benefits as YouTube without all the censorship, I think most people would be inclined to move over there. So yeah,